I'm Rob Stocklosa, Technical Solutions Consultant with TPM out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Today we're going to discuss SOLIDWORKS PDM and understanding if your network quality you're receiving is something reasonable. Some of the components that we typically look at when we're investigating this sort of issue is first bandwidth, of course. We talk a lot about bandwidth, but to be honest with you, bandwidth is usually not the issue we run into when troubleshooting these types of things. Latency, however, is something we look at. The round trip time it takes, for this data to go to the servers and back, that's important. Local LAN and wide area network speeds are also important. We need to look internally before you're leaving your plant or your building. What kind of speeds are we receiving there? We'll also want to take a look at antivirus and firewalls. And then we'll also want to take a look at physical locations of your database and archive server. Along with those locations, we'll look at hops and corresponding hardware that might be along the way. In way of hardware, what we're discussing is, are there switches, are there routers, are there hubs? What does it take to go from where I'm at on my machine to those particular servers? To help facilitate grabbing some of these data points that we require to troubleshoot these sorts of problems, these are our recommended testing procedures, or some things to look at. First of all, we're going to request that we disable any firewall or antivirus programs. Sometimes you have to engage your IT department, but this is not long-term. This is just a short-term test, right? I'm also going to take you through some intricate ping testing, if you will, just to confirm that we are getting the right connectivity to each server and we're not seeing any issues there. I would also ask that the users take notes of when their performance is reasonable, when does it slow down. That can help pinpoint things. We're also going to do this comparing the tests when we're not connected to PDM. So we're going to pull the plug and see what our response is then. At the end of this, we're going to take a look at all these data points and hopefully they point us in the right direction. Here is a quick snippet of a typical ping test that I would run at a company. So most of us are familiar with getting to the command manager and the ping command, but we're not familiar with some of these modifiers. So you'll see here I have a -T, which is telling the ping test to just continuously run until I cancel it. And we also have a -L with a numeric value to the right of that. You'll notice at each test I'm adjusting that numeric value. And the reason is because I'm changing the packet size that I'm sending through. And while I'm changing the packet size, I'm making note of those latency times and how long this is taking. PDM, when we grab an assembly, right, those packets are a little bit more intense than, say, when you look at a data card. So we want to account for all the different operations. That's one way to do it. I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day.